Finally, The Rock has come back to the big screen. If you smell what Black Adam is cooking.
Drip, drip, everybody tripping, slipping on my drip. Got swag and we drip. Got swag and we drip.
Welcome back, Swagteam. It's your boy, the Swagologist, back again with another SwagU movie review. And today we are doing Black Adam for the first time on his big screen debut. And I'm very, very excited to see The Rock as a hero, anti-hero, whatever you want to call him. He's here and he is ready. The most electrifying man in sports entertainment just became the most electrifying man in cinema history. And I cannot wait to talk about this movie with y'all. This movie was epic, on epic type of scale. Action was crazy. I loved seeing The Rock in this film. He was awesome as Black Adam. Dwayne Johnson was awesome as Black Adam, and I think he did a great job in this role. I know a lot of people are going on about how the story of the movie was weak, the plot was weak. Well, I had a good time. I came in there wanting an action-filled, action-packed, crazy scaled movie with really cool action sequences, and also I wanted to see The Rock being a badass as well as he can be, and I got that. Also, I wanted to see greatness from my man Pierce Brosnan, aka my James Bond, GoldenEye, all of that. My man Pierce Brosnan was awesome in this film. I loved him as Dr. Fate. I think Dr. Fate was crazy. I loved seeing Hawkman in this film. Hawkman was great. The JSA was just great. I want to see more of the JSA in the future. I really enjoyed them. I enjoyed the chemistry between Hawkman and The Rock. Black Adam in the film, both Hawkman and Black Adam's chemistry was awesome, and their banter and their different takes and views of who a hero or who's somebody with all that power and what they should do with it. I really love their different points of view and how they interact in this film. But yeah, I know a lot of people are saying the story was weak, but I didn't necessarily go in there thinking that this movie was going to have Civil War level story or Black Panther 1 level story, because first of all, it's a solo film, not an entourage, although the JSA is in the film, but we don't know much about Black Adam yet. Now, granted, would have been a plus for the story to have been on a Civil War level or a Black Panther 1 level story. Maybe. I mean, some people don't even feel like the Black Panther story was great, but I don't know what to tell you, you know what I mean? But I enjoyed this film because it gave me everything that I wanted in this type of film, you know, where you could just eat some popcorn and enjoy the ride. But the thing that surprised me about Black Adam was the fact that this movie was a lot more funny than I thought it was going to be. And I'm not saying that as a bad thing. It just, there was comedy from the film that I wasn't expecting, and it all came from the characters. It wasn't forced comedy, it wasn't forced jokes. It was funny because of the characters, because it came from the characters, and that's the best type of comedy in film. I say it all the time. When the comedy is coming from the characters, that's when it's at its best. And I love the comedy they chose for Black Adam. It's kind of similar to the comedy they chose for Wonder Woman, which is a fish out of water scenario where they're not used to the environment they're in, so they're doing strange stuff to us because we're used to, of course, people knowing what things are in our world because we, you know, that's what we're accustomed to, and we're seeing how they has no idea what's going on or what era they're in, dealing with the modern day versus what they are used to. So I thought that was awesome. I liked the way they did that. But like I said, this movie is action-packed nonstop. And if you like movies like that, you're going to love this film. If you love The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, you're going to love this film. I think it's a great fun time in the theater. Had a lot of people in my IMAX theater saying, let's go, and stuff like that. So it was a lot of fun. Got a lot of laughs that I wasn't expecting. So not only do you got big action, you got big laughs, and you got big muscles. I mean, for the ladies, if you love The Rock, you're gonna love this film. I'm trying to tell you right now. Is the story kind of paint by the numbers? A little bit. I mean, there's twists for people that didn't watch any of the trailers. There's definitely big twists there. And I like what they did with the origin story of Black Adam versus the comics. They did a little bit of a switcher, well, not a switcheroo, but a changing step from that. And I kind of appreciated it. I like that. I like what they did there. And there is a mid-credit scene. There's no after-credit scene, but there is a mid-credit scene. So make sure you stay for that. That is very, very important. Stay for that. It is a good one, y'all. It's not one of those you want to miss. You got to stay for that. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to miss it. So if you have to hold your pee or hold your kids, if they're crying or whatever, hold their mouths or whatever, do what you got to do, but you don't want to miss that mid-credit scene. There is no after-credit scene, so you don't have to stay to the end of the credits, but make sure you stay for that. I like all the side characters, like the two you see in the trailer. If you have seen the trailers and watched my trailer reaction, hopefully you did, then you see those two that was in the car. Those two are funny. I like their interactions, but I like all of the side characters in this film. They did a really good job. Atom Smasher was fun addition, as well as Cyclone. I loved her. She gives me Zaza Beetz vibes. That's the way she reminds me a lot of her and her energy in the film. I liked her, but the stars of the show for sure was The Rock, of course, Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Freight, and my man Hawkman. Now I gotta learn his name because I've seen him a couple times now, and I'm starting to like him as an actor, and I really did like him in this film. I think they did a great job, especially they made me respect Hawkman, because Hawkman as a character, I look at him like, okay. But in this film, I definitely gained some respect for the Hawkman. I thought he was pretty cool. And Dr. Fate, I already knew it was going to be lit, and I loved that they put him in there and let him do some cool Dr. Fate stuff. With that being said, my SwagU grade for Black Adam would have to be a solid A. It's a solid A. I would give it a solid A plus if it definitely had if the story was a little bit better. Not saying it was weak, because I enjoyed the story, you know what I'm saying, for what it was. I mean, was it incredible story? No. Did I get emotional? There was a part that I got emotional in the film, believe it or not. Even with all the comedy and whatnot, I did get a little emotional. I didn't shed any tears, but I came real close. That movie almost got me. So there's that, but I think it was a solid A. I think I would definitely see it again. Love seeing it on opening night. Like I said, I had a lot of fans in there going, "Let's go and let's get it," or "You already know." It's The Rock, you know what I'm saying? Fun stuff like that. So I had a great time, and it's definitely well worth seeing. I hope y'all check it out. Make sure you let me know if you did check it out in the comment section below. I will be doing a spoiler review, because I really got to talk about some things that I really wanted to talk about that I can't talk about in this said video. But so be on the lookout for that. And if you like this review, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. It helps with the channel. But if you didn't like it, I ain't tripping. Look at Jordan. I ain't pimping. Until the next video. Love y'all 3000. I'll holla. Peace.